Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures Blog Talk. I am your host, ShaCannon. I'm an award winning fractional chief operating officer with an exclusive clientele of six and seven figure CEOs. However, I have a mission, and that mission includes you, small business owners and entrepreneurs who are struggling to get to their first six figures in business. I want to show you how to make the money and create time freedom. That's make the money and create time freedom. My freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. I started this journey in Belize, lived in Mexico for 3 years. For the past year and a half, I've been in Buenos Aires, Argentina, but I am back to my favorite little beach town of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And so I call this segment a little business value with a view. So I come to my rooftop and I give you view. Now, this morning, it is foggy. It is foggy in the land, okay? We cannot even see straight over the Cozumel this morning. I can't even see the Caribbean Sea this morning. However, it feels good to be up here, good to be out. So this is your view, okay? Let's get to the value. This week, we have been talking about artificial intelligence for small business, right? Because what I know is I am in a capsule, a bubble of people who know about AI. We're using AI. We're constantly learning more and more about AI, all the things. But what I know is most of you have maybe even just heard of AI, and some of you have think that AI is only Chat GPT, right? When it's so much more. Now, one of my tech gurus is Chris L. Davis of Automation Bridge. And one of his quotes that he told me a long time ago is that we don't purchase tech, we hire tech, right? And so in my time with working with business owners and entrepreneurs, what I understand is you guys don't just hire tech, you will hire tech before you hire people, right? So technology is a lifeblood of small business and entrepreneurs. And so it is what we're using to close the digital divide between us and larger businesses so that we're more efficient and that we're making more money. Okay. So technology is important. So with the leading edge technology of the day being AI, artificial intelligence, we cannot afford not to be putting it to use for our good. Okay. So I know it is hard to figure out where to start, right? It's something you don't necessarily know about. It's so much of it out there. You don't know what you should be using, where you should be using it, all the things. That's fine. That's what this week is about. It all starts with the blog. So go to ShaCannon.com/AI to check out the blog. It's one of those listicles. Okay. So you actually have to look at the blog this week because there's no way you're going to remember it all. All right. And I packed a bunch of value into this blog. So what I have done is I have taken the most impactful way I know how for you to start to incorporate AI into your business. And that is by looking at your client journey. Okay. Your client journey. How does your client come to existence and go through being serviced by you? Now, for service-based businesses, which is who I specialize in, you have 6 basic phases to your client journey. Okay. You have the awareness phase. You have the inquiry phase where the awareness phase is basically marketing, right? How do they even know you exist? That's marketing. So that's your awareness phase. The inquiry phase is all about, now I'm aware of you. How do I inquire about your service? Okay. Then you have the purchase phase. I am aware of you. I have inquired about your service and I'm ready to pay for the service. Okay. Then you have the onboarding phase. Now, a lot of you didn't know that was a phase. You're missing the onboarding phase. Get with the times. Okay. So you need your onboarding phase. And that is, how do they go from payment to service? There are things that should be in between there. If you missed the morning show yesterday, woo, you missed a good one because we went into detail about what should be in your onboarding phase. So ShaCannon.info/group. Get in the community so that you can be a part of the morning show. Okay. But back to the phases. Okay. So after the onboarding phase is the servicing phase. Okay. And then last but not least is the offboarding phase. You need that phase. Some of y'all are skipping that too. And so people are not clear when your service has ended. So stop skipping it. But today we're talking about the service phase and how yet you can add AI to it. So Monday, we talked about the awareness phase and the inquiry phase, and we talked about AI specifically for those phases. Go back to Monday's replay. Okay. Good morning, Teray. Good morning, Demetra. Yesterday, we talked about the purchase phase and the onboarding phase. So if you want to know about AI, particularly for those phases, go back to yesterday's replay, okay? So again, today what we're going to talk about is the service phase, right? Where the money is, right? What the people are paying for. Well, how can we employ AI in the service phase? I got some AI tools for you, okay? So the categories, one of the categories is productivity, right? Because we have to be productive in getting things done. So you have Notion, which is a notebook task management, project creation, collaboration AI tool, okay? You have AI agent that can help you with your workflow as you're working and servicing, okay? Then you have research AIs. Now, this is where Chat GPT comes into play, okay? Chat GPT can do so many things. So all I'm going to tell you is it can solve almost anything. Okay. So if you're researching, it can solve almost anything. It does more than that. But if you just put it in your servicing phase to help you to solve problems, to help you to research things, to help you to find other tools that you need, this is why when people say AI, most people think Chat GPT is the only AI out there, okay? Because it is magnificent. So Chat GPT, now that is the name of the brand, but you have to go to OpenAI to find it, okay? But Chat GPT is the AI, okay? Slide Speak, it summarizes and answers questions about PowerPoints or documents, even PDF versions of books. So what it does is you put in a load of information, it summarizes it for you, and you can then ask it any questions you need to know about that information, a wealth of information that you submitted. Will that not save you time? Okay. And some of that is even your client documents. Put it in there and then get a summary back instead of you having to sit there and read through every little thing. See how that can help you with your servicing? All right. Then you have another service tool that's called Summarizing Tool, and it just summarizes notes. Okay. So this can be great for you guys that do week-to-week client meetings, right? And you take these long notes and you just need to report back a summary of your notes. You can use this tool to go ahead and report the summary of your notes for the client. Okay. Feedly, this is an AI tool that helps you with news, research, trends, and roundups. So if you have a certain area of business, of anything that you're trying to keep up with, Feedly can help you keep up with the latest information on whatever that subject matter is. All right. Then you got Janae, you got Ani, and you got Poe. These are research AIs. All right. Wealth of information already, right? Let's go to another category. We have writers. You got Jasper AI, you got Write Sonic, you got Jenny AI. Okay, so if you need some writers to write some stuff up for you in the servicing phase of your business, we got writers. And then when you write that, if you want to grammar check it or content check it, now these days, people know that there are AI writers out there. So if you want to make sure that whatever you wrote isn't plagiarizing, isn't sounding like AI, then you can use some of these content checkers, okay? So Grammarly for grammar, but for the content checkers, we got WordTune, we got Pro Writing Aid, Quillbot, Zero, GPT, okay? Then we got some email inbox management tools from AI. You got Sandbox or Sanebox, Email Tree, Reply.io, Lavender.ai, and Superhuman. And just to throw in a miscellaneous thing in there, we have Feathery. And what that does is it builds customizable forms with no code needed. Okay. So check out these AI products to help you with your service phase, help you to save time, help you to make more money, help you to have happy customers. All right. Now, I'm about to go in studio and we're going to go in depth with these tools and we're going to go even further. If you're missing the morning show, it is exclusive to our Unlock Your First Six Figures community. So join the community, ShaCannon.info/group, because we are in there and we're about to turn it up for 2024. So some of y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the truth. Some of y'all are paying for masterminds that are not as impactful or as educational or as transformational for your business as this free group. So if you are a service-based business and you have yet to make it to your first six figures, and that is your goal, like you're serious about your business, you want to have a real business, you want to feel like you have a real business, you don't want to have an expensive hobby, you want to have a business that makes money, you need to get into this group. Okay, ShaCannon.info/group. It is free, but it is giving you all the value that your paid groups are not. So get in the group. All right. Well, let me get off the rooftop. I usually enjoy the view. I see the fog is lifting a little bit, but it's also feeling like it could rain. So I'm going to go in studio. It is time actually right now for the morning show. So let me get off the rooftop and go get it started. Okay, join us.